All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings and salutations to the elect. I'm the brother Zion, and today I'm going to basically be going into how this truth, all right, meaning us as Israelites, okay, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native American Indians, all right, you Seminole Indians, and the rest of you Israelites, that line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all right. You know, this lesson is basically to put it out there that us waking up to our true nationality is not a movement, okay? It's not a fad, you know. It's not something that's just happening now and it's gonna go away, you know, in the near future. Okay, this is prophecy. Okay, when you go on YouTube and you see Israelites, meaning people of Negro and Latino and Indian descent, reading the Bible, speaking about we're the Israelites, that's biblical prophecy. This is us waking up in the land of our captivity. Okay, so it's not a Black Panther movement. We're not a military based Bible group. All right, we are simply soldiers of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, waking up to our true nationality in the land of our captivity. Okay, this is not a movement, man. All right, so I'm gonna read a few scriptures, make this brief, prove my point, and close it up. Okay, because according to the prophecy in the scriptures, we were gonna wake up to who we truly are, which is the biblical Israelites. We're not Black Hebrew Israelites. Okay, you like to call us, talking about the Edomites, the so-called white man. You like to label us and put that title on us, Black Hebrew Israelites, like there's a such thing as an orange Hebrew Israelite, or a white Hebrew Israelite, or a blue Hebrew Israelite, or whatever. You know, Israelites are gonna come back in all colors. All right, they're gonna come back looking like the other nations because we were scattered amongst the other nations. So it's not just gonna be a bunch of black people reading the Bible, man. Because the Lord scattered us in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, and the 64th verse, amongst all nations. So the Most High is going to wake up his people amongst the rest of those nations. All right? So this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 37, verse, I'll start at 1. It says, "The hand of the Lord was upon me, and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord, and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones. And he caused me to pass by them round about. And behold, there were many in the open valley. And lo, they were dry. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord power, thou knowest. Again he said unto me, Prophesy unto these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord." And that's what we're doing today. It's going to tell you when you keep reading who the dry bones are. So you have, at a certain point in time, you have to have a group of men that's going to wake up to the fact that they're Israelites, and they're going to be out on the streets prophesying unto the dry bones. Okay? And it's going to tell you who the dry bones are as I continue to read. "Thus saith the Lord power unto these bones, Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live. And I will lay sinews upon you, and I will bring flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you, and ye shall live, and ye shall know that I am the Lord." So when we go out on the highways and the byways, and certain brothers that's listening to us, you might have brothers out there that's taking notes. All right, you might have brothers out there that's remembering scriptures, what we say, memorizing scriptures, putting it in their brains, you know, and they're slowly waking up. That's us putting the breath on them, putting the breath into them through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, that's us putting the skin back on those brothers, because the Edomites, the so-called white man, he beat your nationality. He beat your nationality out of you. You know, he removed your skin off of you, man. An example of that is the movie Roots, when that slave master made Kunta Kinte say his name was Toby. You know, that was an example of taking the skin off of you. making you forget who you are, man. All right? So it's our job as men of the Lord, as prophets of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, to bring you back to the fold. But you have to be of the elect. Okay? We're putting the skin back on you as the Lord commanded us, man. It says, Salakia, it says, verse 7, so I prophesied as I was commanded, and I prophesied, as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, bone to his bone. And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came up upon them, and skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them. Then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man, and say unto the wind, thus saith the Lord power, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and that's what we're doing. We're prophesying as Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai commanded us to. Okay? We're prophesying into the valley of the dry bones. So us waking up to the fact that we're Israelites, okay, is biblical prophecy, man. It has nothing to do with a bunch of black people reading the Bible. All right? Or a bunch of Latinos reading the Bible. Okay? We're Israelites, man. We're biblical Israelites. We're not those so-called Jews over there in the land of Israel, man. Okay? We're the real biblical Israelites. And you devils are going down, man. All right? Through the Spirit of the Most High. It says, then said he unto me, Salakia, verse 10. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came unto them, and they lived, and stood up on their feet, an exceeding great army. So, you know, you're going to have brothers that's waking up. You know, you're going to have brothers that's waking up to the fact that they're Israelites, man. And they're going to wake up, they're going to stand on their feet, and they're going to teach the scriptures, man. All right? It's not talking about an exceeding great army, meaning you do military drills like IUIC and ISUPK. No, it's talking about you standing on your feet and you teaching the words of the Most High. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right? This is the book of Ezekiel. Still in the same book. Ezekiel 35, verse 1. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 1. It says, moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it. And who is representative for Mount Seir? The Edomites. Okay? And when you see us out there on the highways and the byways, that's what we're doing. We're prophesying against Mount Seir. We're prophesying against the Edomites, man. We're prophesying against the other nations. So this is how you know that this is prophecy. This is us coming back, doing what the Lord told us to do. This applied to Ezekiel. This applied to us today. All right? And say unto it, thus saith the Lord power. Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate, and I will lay thy cities waste. Don't we teach that the cities of this society is going to be laid waste? All right? When you read 2 Peter 3 and 10, it says, the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Okay? These cities are going to be laid waste. Everything you see around you is going to melt by the nuclear missiles, man. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Okay? So you Edomites, you know, basically when we read these scriptures, you know, you get shaken up. And you should get shaken up, because this is the Lord's prophecy, man. And the men that you see out there on the highways and the byways, we're teaching this very same word. Okay? Because we're the prophets being raised back up. Okay? We're the prophets coming back in our same lots that we was in 2,000-3,000 years ago. Okay? So this is shaking these Edomite devils up, man. And you other nations, you see us rising up too. You see the house of David being risen up. Okay? Brothers out there on the highways and the byways pushing his word. according to the prophecy. It's not a movement. It's not a fad. Okay, it's not something that's going to go away. We're going to continue to push the words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right. It says, verse 7, thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men, in thy hills and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. Okay? So you devils, man, your society is going down. Your dollar is crumbling. Okay? Your infrastructure is corroding. You just had that bridge, I believe it was in Atlanta, collapse, man. That's a sign of America's infrastructure going to shit. Okay? And then you got the men of the Lord, us, we're prophesying about these things, and these devils don't know how to deal with it, man. All right? Verse 9, I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy cities shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Lord, because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, we will possess it, whereas the Lord was here. So that's talking about the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, man. You know, you said that you're going to possess us as if the Lord was here, meaning we belong to you. Talking about you devils. That's why you want to chip us, man. And we prophesy about the chip too, which proves that we're the true men of the Lord, because the true men of the Lord know that the mark of the beast is the microchip, man. All right? So you devils, you're going to try to, but you're not going to chip the elect. Okay? The elect won't be chipped. But we prophesy about the chip, man. All right? This is the last scripture. This is the book of Isaiah 30 and 20. It says, and though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. So starting with I'll say with the you brothers such as myself that's been in the truth for about, you know, from 1 to 10 years, you know, most likely you learned from the apostles of Great Millstone. So, you know, they woke us up to the fact that we was Israelites through Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Salakia. Through Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. And we began to prophesy because the Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai gave us right teachers. So we began to prophesy. All right. So us like I said, man, I'm going to repeat it one more time. Us waking up to the fact that we're Israelites, okay, is prophecy in the Bible, because the scripture just said that our eyes was going to see our teachers. And once our eyes seen our teachers, we begin to be taught the right way. And then we became teachers. We began to stand up on our feet and prophesy. Okay, and then we teach brothers, and they begin to stand up on their feet and prophesy. Okay? Verse 21, and thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it, where ye turn to the right, and when ye turn to the left. So we heard the true words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? We acknowledged our power. We put off the ways of the world, and we followed the ways of the Lord, which is the prophecy, man, which is the spirit of Yahweh Shai. Okay? So we're going to continue to push the word, man. This ain't no damn movement. Okay? You devils out there that's terrified. This is not an Israelite movement. This is us. This is the elect waking up. This is the house of David being built, man. This is the Lord raising up the tabernacles of David that is fallen. All right? So get ready for America's destruction, as it says in the Bible, and get ready for the Israelites to rule in the next world, as it says in the Apocrypha. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So, you know, the next world is going to be ruled by us, and we're not going to come out of power, man. When I say us, I mean you so-called Negroes, Latinos, you Native Americans, Seminole Indians, and you other people that descend from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, you may look like another nation, but you could be an Israelite. Okay? So with that, I'm going to say shalom.